Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Robert here with the Hustle Nation. Today, it's Saturday. I kind of slept in. It felt really good. Had a phenomenal week. We got 2 roofs completed, got paid on those jobs, went and saw a Kid Rock in Atlanta, Lakewood Amphitheater. Puts on one heck of a hustler right there. Saturday morning, what are we doing? We're going to go and we're going to move a washer and dryer from one place to another a few miles apart, getting paid $200 to do that. The thing about it is that this lady sent me a text. She's got a bunch of rentals. We've done work for her in the past, construction-wise, and I have a real hard time saying no. Then the other thing is that, I'm always a big proponent about time versus dollars. Can I pay somebody else less to do this job and make more in turn somewhere else? Well, the thing is that in that situation, I very well could have. I really didn't have the opportunity to take too much time to get back with her and say yes or no. The thing is that, do I have anything going on today? And the whole thing about that is that it's better to make $5 than it is no dollars. Because I hear people all the time, they're like, man, I won't get out of bed for less than 25, 30, 35 bucks, whatever it is per hour and everything. And I'm like, okay, well, if you continue to have that attitude, nobody pays your price, and you're evicted and you're on the street, you don't have a bed to get out of. And the thing about it is that so often I see people in the sense that they start becoming successful and all of a sudden they start paying a lot of money out. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, and I'm not telling you don't delegate. However, I am saying that don't go and try to run the Boston Marathon before you figured out how to run a 5K, all right? And the big thing about that is that to have reserves, to be making money, and not to lose focus of what it is. See, about a year and a half ago, I was in a position that I had to remember and said, and I forgot what it was like $200 or $300 a day that I had to have come in at least 5 days a week to be able to meet my goal, everything like that, plus what we had going on the other side and whatnot. Well, the money the business makes is up, so I've lost kind of focus with that. And so I'm trying to get back to grassroots in the sense of these things worked for me in the beginning. What is it that I'm not doing? And this is one of them. So we are going to make this happen today. Stay tuned. All right, we're loaded up in the truck. We got to go by the warehouse. We're going to pick up a furniture dolly to move the washer and dryer with. Then we got to go by the job site, pick up my enclosed tool trailer. And then we're going to go meet up with Jake. Jake, we've done we did one major rehab for him, a couple other smaller ones, and he's got a situation that a contractor got a bunch of money from him up front and has not fulfilled their obligation. That particular contractor is in litigation, I believe, to pay some people some money back and everything. One thing about it, if you get into construction, start making a bunch of money, don't go and spend it. Remember, that money that you got for the Smith job is not to pay for the Browns job because you went and bought a brand new truck or a new boat or a big screen TV, something like that. Being a contractor is extremely difficult in some regards. You have to have discipline not to go spend all the money. Just because it's coming in doesn't mean that it's going to come in forever. So, we're headed off. Here we are. We're at the job site. Got that house right there, and it's starting to look beautiful because that's what I love doing, is making ugly homes look good. Hey, and there's a tool trailer right there. I already got the fork lock off. It's no longer on there, so we're going to back up, hook to it, and then we're going to go and take a look at Jake's place. To Jake's property right here. We're going to walk inside, tell you kind of what's going on and what we're going to be doing. That window right there gets removed, framed up, siding put on the outside. Needs to be removed, framed up on the inside, and then siding is going to go back over this. Remove all AC ductwork. Vents, plenum as well. Most of you all probably do not know about the weights on a window, but this is the way that it worked. You got a pulley right there, rope coming down, and you would raise the window up, the weight would go up, and that would help keep it up. This is old school right here. These are about 7 pounds a piece, and we actually used those when I was commercial fishing when I was 18. That's what we used on the snapper boat. That's some of what you run into with these old homes. That's what we call knob and tube wiring. That's how they used to run it, was straight through the joist. They put that glass insulator in there, and Jake is extremely excited about this project. We're going to get this thing underway so it'll start cash flowing and bringing some money in instead of just sitting here. That's what we need. Cash flow. Jake's about to dump something on his head, and then we're going to have workman's comp here, and you know how it is. See, I am totally in my element. This is absolutely gorgeous right here. There's so much potential. So there you have it. That's one of the things we're looking at doing right there. We're going to kind of have to jump in and out of it until we get my place finished up and everything. And big thing is that, you know, in the last 6 months, we've been working mostly on my stuff, taking a lot of money out of the business account. You know, payroll runs at $2,500 a week, so you figure out that, you know, every month you're out $10,000, $12,000 right there just in payroll. And, you know, it takes just a couple of months, and then boom, you're gone $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. And then you're buying materials as well, and that adds up. So we're going to start opening up the books, taking more work on from the public, and make it to where, you know, we're not bleeding the company so badly. We got the first washing machine loaded. Now we got to get the dryer, and we'll be in business. It's been a real hot day. It's probably, with the heat index and the humidity, probably about 110. Got home, got cleaned up, got that washer dryer delivered, made a little bit of money today, and now I'm about to go and try to get a contract signed on a roof, and then go take it easy. Put the phone down, don't answer any calls, spend some time with some good people, and enjoy life. So there you have it. This is pretty much a typical day. You know, it's not often I move washer and dryers, but that insanity type of stuff that comes up on a moment's notice. However, please keep in mind, that's what gets customers calling you when they've got the need for something, is that when you don't ever say no. And that's huge in the customer service industry, in the sense that you get about 2 times to be able to do that with somebody, and then they're not calling you again. And because it creates a negative experience with them, and that's what they remember. People don't remember what you do. People remember how you make them feel. Hope you have a fantastic Saturday.